Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Ryan from Movies with Ryan, and we are here with the end of the month wrap up. Yes, it is Wednesday. Yes, I normally put out a weekly video every Wednesday, but since the wrap up was going to fall on the 31st, which is also Wednesday, I figure I'd make this week's video. So we're going to go through a lot of stuff. August has been fantastic. I've got a lot of pickups that I had off camera. I also had the thrifting trip to Owensboro that I had the two-parter in for this month, and I picked up a ton of great stuff. And I also had an unboxing. Now I do have a part 2 unboxing coming out hopefully next week. I'm waiting for one more thing to come in from the mail from South Korea. And I got some more good spicy stuff in an unboxing. But for today's video, again, August wrap up, everything I picked up off camera, and I've got stuff from Walmart, Atmosphere Collectibles, Coconuts, Best Buy, Goodwill, Looky Looky Vendor Mall, and Mega Replay. So I want to go through it all. We're going to go store by store, see what I picked up at every place. I do have a couple of vinyl. The rest are Blu-rays with the exception of one DVD, and that's it. So if you're new to the channel, you like this kind of stuff. You like seeing what people collect, what they open up, what they purchase, their thrifting videos, you're in the right place. Please, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. You'll know when my videos come live. And that's it. That's all I ask. I greatly appreciate it. So let's get in, see what I picked up. We're going to start with Walmart first. I was in there looking for something. I forget what title I was looking for. I did not find it. I think it was a Vestron title. Not totally for sure. But while I was in there, I did find a vinyl. Stained. It's been a while. Live from the Foxwoods 2019. Now, I actually did just listen to this last weekend. It's great. I remember when Stain broke out. I owned both of their first 2 CDs. Great band. Really, really liked them. And this is something that it's a compilation. I really like compilations, and it's alive. So I had to buy it. And I think it was only like $23, and it was a Walmart exclusive. So go figure. Next, Atmosphere Collectibles. Now they, again, are a record store. They sell CDs. They also sell movies. Did not have any movies in last time I was there. They did have a record that I definitely wanted, and that is MF Doom, Operation Doomsday. That's taking up the whole thing there. There we go. Love MF Doom. If you've never heard MF Doom, he's a comedic rapper with a very unique style. He wears a mask like Dr. Doom. And this is, I think, his first album. Or it could be a second. I'm not totally for sure, but I couldn't believe they had this on the shelf, so I had to pick it up. Next, went to Coconuts. Coconuts has been lacking here in a while. Of course, I usually don't buy anything new there, except for vinyl. But their used selection is based on, of course, what people bring in. Unfortunately, they're right down the road from Mega Replay, and Mega Replay gives a lot better value on the stuff that they trade in, let people trade in. So a lot of people have been just kind of ditching the Coconuts and not trading a bunch of stuff in. But 2 vinyls I did pick up, and 1 Blu-ray. Now the first vinyl, I didn't really care for this band when it first came out because they used to get played all the time on our alternative radio station. But my nephew actually kind of talked me into listening to them some more, and I really liked them, and I picked up one of their albums, and that is Alt J Reducer. I think it's Reducer. Yeah, Reducer. Either way, Alt J, alternative electro pop band from the UK, I guess is how you would describe them. And they got some pretty neat songs, so I can't wait to check this out. And the other one, got to remember the name of the title of this. Okay. You're Not Alone. Andrew WK. Love Andrew WK. I mean, he's a party animal. His music's positive. You can never not be in a good mood while listening to this stuff. And he's also married to, or is the boyfriend of, Kat Dennings. And Kat Dennings is awesome. So, all I got to say about that. But Andrew WK, You're Not Alone. This is a big gatefold album. It's got a little booklet in it, all sorts of stuff, but it's got the Power Party in, Music is Worth Living For, a few other things on here. But Can't wait to check it out. Andrew WK, party on. And then the Blu-ray that I picked up, a Jackie Chan title. I don't think I've actually ever seen this. If I have, don't remember it, but it stars Claire Forlani, Lee Evans, and Jackie Chan, and that is the Medallion. Again, don't know anything about it. It's Jackie Chan though. Had to have it. It was used. I think this was this may have been my free item. I don't remember. Either way, Jackie Chan, the Medallion. Next, we're going to move on to, we'll go with Best Buy next. Two things came out this month that I had to pick up. The first thing, Red Dawn 4K from Shout Select, spine number 13. I do love that they re-released this in the 4K and they kept the same spine number. That was a brilliant move by Shout. I never owned the regular Blu-ray of this, and when I heard the 4K was coming out, I was happily, I don't know. I was glad that it was coming out with the same spine number. There we go. Because I am sort of trying to collect all of the spines for Shout Select, even though I am falling behind a little bit. But it's nice to have an old release come out and it have the, retain the same spine number. So that was good. And of course, my other pickup, which I think everybody tried to pick up, it did sell out. It did have a little short restock. Ooh, okay. I hadn't opened it up yet. It sounded like something was loose, but there's not. Either way, Heat 4K Steelbook. Now, I've already gotten rid of my other Steelbook. I did have a nice Blu-ray Steelbook, but this just looks so much better, and the camera's not going to do it justice. It looks awesome. And I know people have been complaining about the picture. I've got a Panasonic 820. I've been hearing people that have that, when they put it in, and they can adjust their HDR optimizer, and it actually looks really good. It's not as dark as what people have been complaining about. So I have yet to check it out. I will one day figure it out and see if it looks good or not. But Heat, Michael Mann film, can't go wrong with it. It's a great 90s action movie, thriller, bank heist, whatever you want to call it. Glad to have this though. Next, went to Goodwill just to see if they had anything. And this is a Warner Brothers title. It's a Steven Spielberg presents a Joe Dante film. Of course, Joe Dante, I should know what all he's directed, but I know he's directed really good stuff. And he's like very sparse director, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it stars Dennis Quaid, Martin Short, Meg Ryan. And that was Inner Space. I got this for $2. I think it was originally $4, and it had a blue or a yellow sticker, whatever was on, that was 50% off that week. But a random Blu-ray that I've never heard of. It sounds really cool. Jack Putter feels funny today. Nothing new to his 25-hour-a-day hypochondriac. What's new is Jack hears something. I'm possessed, he cries, and you're about to be possessed by laughter. So I don't know what it's all about. Oh, Joe Dante did Gremlins and some other stuff. But either way, Inner Space, I can't wait to check this out. I'm a big Dennis Quaid fan. I think he's good in everything he's been in. Martin Short is hit or miss with me, but Joe Dante movie, had to check it out. Next, I actually left this off the list. So when I was in Owensboro for my thrifting trip, after I ended the video at Mega Replay, I decided to swing by their book and music exchange real quick. I didn't film in there. I wanted to make a quick stop, just see if they had anything, and they did have 2 titles. I forgot to put that in my front roundup of what I bought stuff from. Either way, both are Asian cinema. First one's The Assassin's Blade, from the action director of Hero and House of Flying Daggers. So can't wait to watch this, because Hero and House of Flying Daggers are awesome. But Assassin's Blade, that was the first title. And then this is a remake from the executive producer of John Woo, A Better Tomorrow. Now, John Woo did the original Better Tomorrow trilogy with Chow Yun-fat, and I did not know that he had remade this. And I seen somebody had posted on Instagram this before, and I asked them about it, and they're like, oh yeah, it's the remake, and it's really good. And I was like, Okay, well, I need to find it and pick it up. And sure enough, they had it. So I picked it up. So that was Book and Music Exchange, Owensboro. Next, Looky Looky Vendor Mall. I've been off work for about a month. I started a new job last week. I just kind of took some time off to realign, have a little vacation. I've been going to Looky Looky a lot just because it's not too far from my house and it just kind of kills time during the day when I was off. And I've been slowly picking up small things every day, every time I went there. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titles. So, first thing, The House Bunny. I've never seen this movie. It's got Anna Faris in it, the Blu-ray, and I paid 99 cents for this. I figured I'd give it a watch. I mean, it looks funny. I like Anna Faris. I've heard good things about this. I've not necessarily heard bad things, so we'll see. Next, a movie I've never owned. Tom Hanks, Big. I know this is a fun movie, but the ending's kind of weird. I mean, you've got a grown woman falling basically in love with a kid, and the repercussions and stuff that they really don't address is kind of weird, but Big. Figured I'd pick it up. I think I paid $1 or $2 for that. Next, the next two are from the booth from the guy that always buys all the library rentals. And this first one I did not know actually had a Blu-ray. I knew it had an American DVD release, but that is Borg versus Mcenroe, which it's got Shia LaBeouf and Sever Gunderson in it. And this is basically about the famous tennis match of Borg versus Mcenroe back in the 1980 the 1980 championship of tennis. How about that? Either way, Borg versus Mcenroe. I've actually kind of been on the lookout for this for a while. Like I said, I knew it had a DVD release. I'd never seen the Blu-ray, but they had it there, so I figured, what the heck, I'd pick it up. And the other title is an A24 movie. This is a Sofia Coppola movie, if I remember correctly. Let me look on the back here real quick. Does not even say, really. Either way, there we go. 20th Century Women with Annette Bening, Elle Fanning, Greta Gerwig. It's got Billy Crudup in it. I don't know who else. I think there's a few other people in here. I'm really irked. I thought that this was a Sofia Coppola movie, but her name is not on the back here. Either way, 20th Century Women. I've heard actually pretty good stuff about this, and I like Greta Gerwig and Elle Fanning, so it'll be interesting to check out. Can't wait to watch it. Plus, like I said, A24. And finally, from Looky Looky. I know this has been getting a small restock from Walmart, randomly from other places or other Walmarts around, but not mine. And they had it for $1.99. Aeonflux Steelbook. This movie's okay. I mean, it's just okay. But it's Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron. Aeonflux, I used to watch the heck out of Aeonflux back on the old MTV at midnight days or whatever, the animated shorts that they had. There was like 2 seasons of it. I really need to pick up the box set of that. But this movie, again, was okay. I haven't watched it since it came out. It's the Steelbook. I'll revisit it someday. Just another one to add to the collection. Finally, I got a big old stack. I got a big old stack from Mega Replay. I don't know why I just did that. First, we're going to start with the DVD. This past weekend, I went in. It's the first time I'd been in there for like a week. And the manager that I always talk to was there. He's like, hey, man, we just put out everything. You've seen before in the past, I'd always taken pictures of the stacks of all the stuff that gets brought in that just stays behind the counter. You never get to it. And they had put it all out. And there was a ton of boutique stuff. Again, there's this guy that's been selling his stuff off to them. There was Criterion's, Vinegar Syndrome, Full Moon, Scream Factory, a couple other labels I've never even heard of. But I was happy with that. I've been picking up some really good stuff, as you will see in this pickup. But the first thing, I was on a stream. Oh, it was my Criterion stream, and we got talking about Personal Shopper and Clouds of Sils Maria and Kristen Stewart. And she is in a movie I've never seen that I've heard very, very good things of. And it only has a DVD release. And they had one. And that is called Speak. And apparently it's about a deaf mute girl that gets bullied in high school, which is Kristen Stewart. And apparently this is supposed to be really good. But Speak, it's got Kristen Stewart, Eric Lively, Elizabeth Perkins, D.B. Sweeney, and Steve Zahn in it. So I can't wait to watch this. Like I said, it's supposed to be really good. Next, this is a condensation pack. That's not the word I was looking for. Condensation? No, not condensation. I want to condense. Come on, people, help me out here. This is a condensing pack. It's a 3-for-1. 2 of these movies I already had on Blu-ray, so I was able to get rid of them. The third one I did not have. Now I own it. That is Swordfish, Point Break, and Executive Decision. I love these 3 packs. It just makes it a lot easier on the shelf, saves a little bit of room. Happy to have this. This next title I picked up this past weekend. I know nothing about it. It is a South Korean movie. It is from the director of The Man from Nowhere, which I own, have not seen yet, but it's supposed to be fantastic. Action scenes rival The Raid 2. And that is called No Tears for the Dead. So basically it's about this guy that grows up in America, becomes basically a mafia hitman, and then accidentally kills a girl and has to go back to go do one more mission. And there's just this thing that happens and whatnot. And it looks really, really good. The synopsis sounds really good. The little action scenes that are on the back of this look really good. South Korean. Had to pick it up. Keno Lorber. Another. There were several Keno Lorbers. Nothing I was quite interested in, but this is definitely one of them. Career Opportunities. I was going to pick this up on the last Keno sale, and I decided against it. Actually, I didn't buy anything in the last Keno sale for some reason. But Career Opportunities. I've heard nothing but good things since they released it. I figured I'd pick it up. I think this was $5.99 or $7.99. I don't quite remember, but can't pass it up. Next is a movie I've never seen out on Blu-ray. I've seen the DVD, never seen the Blu-ray. It is a Robin Williams movie, and that is The Birdcage. I've never seen this, and I've been wanting to see it because I've heard it's very, very, very good Robin Williams. Plus, it's got Gene Hackman, Nathan Lane, and Diane Weist in it. So I can't wait to watch this. Like I said, I was blown away when I seen it on there. Figured I'd pick it up. Next, Saoirse Ronan, Margot Robbie, Mary, Queen of Scots. Never seen it. They had it. It looks interesting. I love both these actresses. They're fantastic. So I figured, what the heck, I'd pick it up. It's a period piece about Mary, Queen of Scots. And give it a shot. Next, another Jackie Chan movie. 1911, Revolution, Fall of the Last Empire. Never heard of it. It's got Jackie Chan in it. I think this is when he kind of transitioned from his martial arts into his more serious stuff. Like there's this, The Foreigner, and I think he's done 1 or 2 other things that are less martial arts and more dramatic stuff. So they had it. It's Jackie Chan. I will pick it up. Can't wait to check that out. Ooh, I'm throwing stuff now. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I picked up the first one. I figured I'd pick up the second one. I really like these movies. I wax and wane if I like them more than Scream. Scream's also good too, but I figured, what the heck, I haven't seen this since it came out. Figured I'd revisit it. Can't wait. I mean, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Freddie Prinze Jr., Brandy, and Mekhi Phifer. Can't wait to check it out again. Next, I think this was one of my free titles. I know nothing about it, but it's got Robert Downey Jr. in it and James Wood, and that is True Believer. That's all I know about it, and it's in the cool retro VHS. Oh, it's even got different cover art too. Cool VHS retro thing from Mill Creek. Is that Mill Creek? Yep, Mill Creek. So I really picked up because it has RDJ in it. James Wood, hit or miss for me. I really don't care for him as much, but Figured what the heck, it was free. Shout Select, another boutique title. The Nettie Professor Collection, spine number 93. Again, trying to collect them all. Surprised to find this up on the shelf, and I think I only paid like $12.99 for this. Of course, I've been my time off. I've been going through my collection. I've been pulling doubles. I've been pulling stuff I know I'm not going to watch or I've seen on TV that I didn't care for that I'm never going to revisit. Some of the stuff I've upgraded, I've been taking in and I've been trading stuff in. So store credit days rolling over. Next, this is something I picked up this weekend. This is my first indicator title, and the only reason I picked this up is because it's Nicholas Winding Refn. Of course, you know from Drive, Neon Demon, Only God Forgives. The stars Dennis Hopper, and it's called Night Tide. I know nothing about it, but it is an indicator title. It's my first one, and it's Nicholas Winding Refn, so I can't wait to check this out. Was she human, or was she a beautiful temptress from the sea, intent upon loving, consuming, and killing? All they give on it. It's from 1961? Is that right? Nicholas Winding Refn presents Night Tide. Written and directed by Curtis Harrington. Okay, so it's not actually a Nicholas Winding Refn movie. Okay. Well, they got me on there because it says Nicholas Winding Refn on there. So anyway, I'm going to have to check this out now since I got duped. Last four movies, four Criterions. Spine number 770, a Brian De Palma film, Dressed to Kill. Ever since I watched Blowout, and of course, De Palma's got some other great stuff, I've been looking at his Criterion collection stuff. This is one that they had in the collection. Picked this up for $9.99. I mean, their pricing on the Criterion at Mega Replay is stupid. So Dressed to Kill from Brian De Palma. Glad to have that. Spine number 575. The Killing from Stanley Kubrick. 1956, 84 minutes, black and white. I guess I should have said 1980, 105 minutes, color from Dressed to Kill. Either way. The Killing, Stanley Kubrick. Know nothing about it. I know this is like the early Stanley Kubrick. So I figured I'd check it out. I mean, again, $9.99 for these. Can't beat the price on them. Next is, it doesn't have a spine number. Actually, I guess it technically does. It's Eclipse Series number 38. Misaki Kobayashi, Against the System. The Thick-Walled Room, I Will Buy You, Black River, and The Inheritance. So this is Criterion's DVD line, the Eclipse, and usually with these, what they have is several individual movies in here. Like I said, I named them off, but they're not numbered on the spine, but there we go. Eclipse number, 38. So Kobayashi. I already own some of Kobayashi's Blu-rays that are in the Criterion collection, and I figured this set would be awesome. Usually what they do is a little bit of the lesser-known stuff, a little bit lesser popular stuff from major directors they'll put in these sets, kind of as an introduction. Hopefully the next sale I'm looking to pick up the two Akira Kurosawa ones that they have of these. So can't wait to check this out. Kobayashi. And finally, folks, I know nothing about this movie. I know it's had a couple boutique releases, and I've heard good things about it. It is from 1932. So I believe this will now be maybe the oldest movie I own. I think. I don't remember when Wizard of Oz came out. Spine number 437. Vampire. And it is in the nice, with the booklet and the digipack and all that stuff in there. $12.99 is what I paid for this. I mean, this is just insane, the stuff that this guy has been selling to the Mega Replay. And I've, again, been reaping the reward. Quick edit. You may notice a little bit of change in the voice. My mic died on me in the last 2 minutes of my ending of my video, so I had to re-record this. That's going to do it for my collection for this month. The wrap up, this is my video for the week. Next week, I've got mail call coming. I've got steelbooks coming from UK, Germany, South Korea, plus some posters I ordered from China. Kind of questionable. They don't look bad at all. Actually, they look pretty cool because of the design that I ordered. But that's going to do it for this video. So, everything I picked up this month, off camera, was a great month. I picked up a lot of good stuff. Next week, unboxing, mail call. That's going to do it. It's Ryan from Movies with Ryan. Until I see you again, have a fantastic night.